Hey everybody, it's Ed, the old tech guy, coming at you with another video, and this time we're talking about road safety and the types of tools you should carry in your car. Here's what I carry in my car. As you can see, it's quite a bit of stuff, but one of the most important things I carry is a first aid kit. It's got everything you need in here, everything from band-aids to stuff to kill germs in case you get a pretty big cut, even a blanket in case you get stuck out in the cold. So my first aid kit's pretty important to me. But beyond that, I carry tools in case my car breaks down. So let's talk about those tools just a bit here. Let's get into the tools. I moved away the first aid kit so we could get down here with everything I carry. So right here I've got an assortment of flashlights that I carry. And here I've got an inverter that changes DC to AC. And I have that because there's all kinds of times you need a standard electric plug. I've got a few flatheads, an assortment of Phillips and flat, and I've got one that just can do either or. It just flips. It just flips either or. So it provides me that extra comfort and knowledge to know that I absolutely have a Phillips and a flathead around. I've also got these type of wrenches, got a little assortment of them. I also have pliers. You've got your regular pliers. I've got some needle nose pliers, which are here, some linesman pliers right here, and some wire cutters. You never know when you're gonna have to cut stuff. Here I've got an assortment of I was going to say magnets here. It won't let go. So this magnet here, I've got this magnet, and I also have a magnet tray. Because you never know when you're working on stuff, you may need to put your bolts here, and the bolt will fall, and this next stretch is pretty out, and you may have to grab something and pick it up. So it's good to have a couple magnets. I've got a pair of vice grips. You always need those around. Tire gauge. Now, I always keep a tire gauge in the front, but you always want to keep one in the tool bag in case that one fails. A couple of box cutters. You always need a blade. Never know when you'll need it. I also have wire ties. Got a good bunch of them. And a small little toolkit. Cheap toolkit from Harbor Freight. All these tools I got either really cheap at Harbor Freight or I bought them at garage sales. You don't need to buy the most expensive tools to keep in your car. You just need something in case something bad happens and it works once or twice just to get you through the situation. Don't keep the most expensive tools in your car. If somebody steals your car, you don't want to be crying about your tools too. So here I have a Power Torque, 3/8 set. The car that I'm driving here is a Japanese car, so I know all of these have to be millimeter from or metric from the different sizes that the car carries. So I'm pretty covered with that guy right there. I've got two kinds of rope. One is nylon. This is pretty tough stuff. I keep that just in case. And then I have just standard rope in case I got to tie something. My mechanic's gloves in case I got to change a tire. And something to plug the tires with. In case I get a flat on the road, I can quickly plug my own tire and at least get to a gas station. And believe it or not, last but not least, a small little umbrella. I know, pretty girly colors, but this is my wife's car we're talking about, and she keeps this umbrella handy, so it has to fit her style. Multiple kinds of tape. I've got duct tape, electrical tape, and body tape. Body tape's important in case you develop a leak in your roof due to an antenna breaking or a door having some type of seal broken. Body tape will seal that up for you. The things I forgot to mention too is that I carry around a hammer in the middle console just to hammer off the wheels in case they get stuck from rust. I also use this to break, so that my wife has ready to break the glass in case she gets stuck in the car. And you never know, somebody comes kind of aggressive, got a nice little hammer here, you could hit them off. So I like to keep that. Let's go through now and see what are the things I keep in the car. So in the back of my vehicle, I keep a breaker bar with the socket that fits my lug nuts, and a breaker bar. If you're not going to carry any of these tools, please carry a breaker bar. Your back will thank you for it. It makes it so easy. There are older ones and young ones and some ladies that may not have the upper body strength to really release those bolts. That breaker bar will make it easy. Remember, leverage is your friend. I also carry a fix-a-flat kit just in case, some reflectors, a little reflector triangle so that people know, hey, I'm out of commission, I'm changing my tire, or something has gone wrong, please don't run me over. Carry a few flares, and I also carry a set of wires to jump the battery. But here to the left on my car, I keep a fire extinguisher and some plastic bags. You never know when a fire will happen. It may not even be your car. It may be somebody on the road, and a fire extinguisher may save someone's life. Obviously, we have the kit that belongs to the car for changing the tire. But again, this is not a fun kit to work with when you break down. So have things like that breaker bar that'll make your life easy. How do you figure out what tools you need? It's easy to just start putting things in a bag and say, I need these tools. But one of the ways that you can figure that out is try to practice being in a broken down situation. Act like you have a flat tire, pull the kit that's behind your car out, and change your tire. Pull the tire off, put it back on, and notice what made your job hard or easy. And that'll depend what you really want to put in your toolkit. It'll decide it for you. So practice an emergency situation first, and that will tell you everything you need. Now let me show you how I hide these so my wife isn't so frustrated about all this stuff in her car making it look ugly. Great thing about having this Honda CR-V is it's got a lot of little compartments. So this console compartment here, you've got a middle console that has all kinds of pockets and little holes. This is where I keep my flashlights. Put them right there. Wife isn't gonna like looking at flashlights, so we put her nice little umbrella right over them. And there you go. She doesn't have to see it. Now next, we gotta start hiding the breaker bar and all that stuff that we pulled out from the back so we could show everybody. And let me set this up for you, and I'll come right back. How I pack it, as you can see, pretty inconspicuous until you need it. And now let's put the top on there. There you go, like nothing. And you still have access to all your great stuff. Middle console, we have this hammer. Pop that in there. Got the tire gauge and a multi-tool. One of these multi-tools come in handy, you never know. But just keep that in the middle. And my wife has quick, easy access to it. Put away the toolkits. These two guys, kind of big and bulky. Just right underneath the chair. Wife will never be the wiser. All this other stuff just fits in that bag. Close that up, and we hide him, and there's my first aid kit. We gotta hide that guy too. The bag, even though it looks pretty girthy, can still fit underneath one of these seats. All the tools put away. The wife won't even notice them. But when she calls you and your car breaks down, you know you got tools in the car. You know you can at least have something in case you forgot it when you ran over to help her. We have the first aid kit. It has a little hook here, and all I do is hang him on there, and I know where he is at all times. Nice and hung up. So everybody, this is what I keep for long trips. I can take some tools out when I'm just zipping around the city, but I really don't take much out. This is what I need in the car to make sure that that my wife is safe, I'm safe, and if we break down, we've got the stuff we need to save ourselves. If you like these kind of videos, please hit subscribe. Please smash that bell so you can get alerted when I put up brand new videos. Please leave comments. I read them all. And everybody, if I can do this, you can do it.